Finding hope in challenging times. In Jeremiah 29:10 and verse 11, God provided an encouragement based on these verses. It was a message from God to the Israelites who had been exiled to Babylon as a result of their disobedience to God's commands. In these verses, God assures them that despite of their current situation, He has plans to prosper them and not to harm them, to give them hope and a future. Here's the full text of the verses. For this is what the Lord says, when 70 years are completed from Babylon, I will come to you and fulfill my good promise to bring you back to this place. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. These verses offer a message of hope to the Israelites, who were likely feeling discouraged and hopeless during their exile. On the other hand, they may also offer encouragement to us today as we face our own challenges and difficulties. First thing to note is that God is making a promise to the Israelites. He says that after 70 years of exile, He will bring them back to their homeland. This promise gives them something to look forward to and a reason to persevere through their difficult circumstances. The second thing to note is that God has plans for them. He is not just leaving them in exile without a purpose. He has plans to prosper them and not to harm them, to give them hope and a future. This means that even in their current circumstances, God has a purpose for them and is working for their good. So what can we take away from these verses? First, we can be encouraged that God has plans for us, just as He had plans for the Israelites. Even in the midst of our difficulties, God is working for our good and has a purpose for our lives. Second, we can trust that God keeps His promises. Just as He brought the Israelites back to their homeland, He will fulfill His promises to us as well. Finally, we can find hope in knowing that our future is secure in God's hands. No matter what we face in this life, we can trust that God is with us and He has a good plan for us. Thank you for watching, and please be with us again tomorrow. God bless.